Hi, this is the second of a series of short demos to help you get going with RacelogWeb. Again, we're on the home page. You can get here one of two ways, RacelogWeb.com or Racelog.com. They both take you to the same place. We already talked about some of the things on the home page, the help system and the blog and so forth. So let's just get right into logging in with the demo user that we set up the last time. Okay, so one thing might look a little different. We see Fleet 1 listed here under Fleets. Racelog will keep track of the most recent handful of fleets that you've edited. So the most recent one will be on the top. There's only one now. But what it is a shortcut to get into your most recent files you've been editing. So we're in our fleet file. And I'm just going to clean this up. Okay, so this is where we left off the last time. We've got 4 races. And what I'm going to do now is enter 2 more races. And notice that Racelog puts you at the first empty slot of races. So we're on race 5, and we're prompting for the first entry. So the person that came in first was sale number 111. I'm going to apply that. 222 was second, just to make things simple. 333 came in third, and 444 came in fourth. And again, we can keep track of what we've been doing here. So what we're going to do now is pretend we made a mistake. So we wanted 3 to be last, and sale number 4 actually came in third. So we can make that change right here on this page. We could go back here and do it, but there's another way you can do it without leaving the dialog box here. So we're going to start with race 4, finish 4, and sale number 4. We're going to change their finish to third. So if I switch finish to third, and it says we're going to be applying 3 if we actually click apply, let's actually find this sailor, and we can do it by name or sale number. So if I click apply now, it's going to say, hey, you've already got a finish here, but we want to overwrite it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm overwriting DDDD, or sale number 44, with third. So that's what we've done. Now we're going to override CCC's finish with a 4. So let's enter CCC, or again the sale number. And I'm going to override that finish with a 4. So if I click apply now, it's going to tell me I've already got a finish, and hopefully it's going to say 3, which it does, and I'm going to overwrite it with 4. And now I'm going to close and save. Okay, so AA came in first, BB second, CCC came in fourth, and DDD came in third. So it's one way, yet another way to edit your finishes. So let's do the next race, the last race. We're on 6 now, so I'm going to do the same thing just to go quickly. So now we've got 6 races altogether. So let's close and save. Now one of the things we want to do is enter a penalty. Again, I could do it on the dialog box, but let's say C came in over early. So we found that out early. So we're going to have to do a couple things. We can enter OCS on course side, which is the penalty. And that means this guy moves up 1, so he's going to be 3. I know we just added him, but hey, sometimes things get complicated when we're entering finishes. So let's save. Okay, so now we need to make sure we have our email addresses. Okay, we have one that has an email address, so that's good enough to show what happens when we email finishes to our fleet. And let's see, one more thing. we decided one of these people is a junior. And let's pick on this one, the one that was over early. We can enter junior here, or we can enter just JR or whatever you want to designate this person using the fleet class field to say this person is sailing in a separate class from the rest of the fleet. So we can save that. And now let's do our scoring. And this time we want to do a throwout. We have 6 races, so let's click number. You can do percentage or you can do number. So let's change this to 1 race we're going to throw out. And we're using low point system. We'll talk about other scoring methods in another demo. So let's go ahead and score this. And here is the draft finish. And it looks fine. We have a DNC here. That was thrown out. This is thrown out. This is thrown out. And this highest score was thrown out. So let's take a look at, first of all, saving our results. And we can look at the results page. And let's see what we have. So here's our finishes. And we don't see the class, the junior person here. There are a whole bunch of things you can have on your, all sorts of fields you can have on your finishes, and you can't really view them across a narrow phone view and so forth. So what we've done is set up different formats. So if you want to see the class format, you can select it, and you can see that. There are others like country format, city-state format, club format. So you can have a lot of information in here, and let's say you're even on a phone, and we'll show a demo of the phone view coming up. And what we can do is simply select the format. The user can select the format. I can select right here the format I want to use, and I want people to see first because this is my favorite format. So let's do that. And we can actually force that to be the first thing the viewer sees, although the user who views the results will still have that drop down and they can actually select whatever the format they want. So let's save this. Let's add some more description. So this is what the result is going to look like now. So we've got our title, got our description, and we can select the club format, I'm sorry, the class format. This is probably the one we want to save, so I'm going to do that. Let's go back here and select that one. Okay, so now that's the default people will see. But if not interested in that, they can view any way they want. So there's one more thing we can do. If these results are the end of the whole series, end of a regatta, to prevent accidental rescoring, we can actually lock the results. So if you try to score again, you're going to be blocked from scoring this particular feat unless someone comes back here and changes this. So let's do that, just to protect the finishes. It's easy to accidentally change things, so that's there for a good reason. So what we want to do now is email the results. So let's email. So any user that has an email in their fleet will see the results. Also, you can add others, such as the score, myself here, and race committee, and any other friends of the club, and so forth. So they will also receive the email. So let's quickly do that. Let's go to the email. This is the email for Demo 1. Here's what the email will look like. Here are your up-to-date results. Click on it and you'll see what we just saw on the other page. And the same thing for myself. And here's the same thing. So that's a quick update on some of the additional things you can do. Come back, there will be more demos. Thank you.